Imagine a fighter jet so advanced, so stealthy, and so fast that it was deemed too revolutionary for its time. Now in 2025, it's making a comeback, and it's sending shockwaves through military circles in China and Russia. Could the rebirth of the YF-23 tilt the balance of global air superiority? Welcome to a new era of aerial dominance. The YF-23, once shelved and nearly forgotten, has been reborn with cutting-edge technology that could change the face of air combat forever. Originally a contender in the U.S. Air Force's Advanced Tactical Fighter competition, the YF-23 was ahead of its time, stealthy, supersonic, and almost invisible to radar. But it lost out to the YF-22, which became the F-22 Raptor. Today, the YF-23's revolutionary design is being resurrected, and its implications are making nations like China and Russia take notice. Let's dive into what makes this fighter so extraordinary and why its comeback is causing such a stir. In the 1980s, the U.S. Air Force faced a growing threat from the Soviet Union's advanced Su-27 and MiG-29 fighters. These aircraft, with their superior agility and advanced avionics, represented a significant leap in air combat technology. To counter this, the U.S. launched the Advanced Tactical Fighter (ATF) program, a competition to develop a stealth fighter that could dominate the skies. Two aerospace giants entered the race, Lockheed with the YF-22 and Northrop with the YF-23. Northrop's YF-23, nicknamed the Black Widow II, was an engineering marvel. It featured a sleek, diamond-shaped design for minimal radar detection, cutting-edge composite materials, and powerful engines capable of supercruise. Sustained supersonic flight without afterburners. Its stealth and speed outclassed most aircraft of its time, including its rival, the YF-22. But the YF-23 didn't just rely on its stealth. Its innovative aerodynamics and advanced control systems gave it agility that rivaled even the best Soviet fighters. The aircraft's ability to evade radar and infrared detection made it almost untouchable in combat. Yet despite its technical superiority, the YF-23 lost the competition. The Air Force deemed the YF-22 more versatile and maneuverable, aligning better with the tactical needs of the time. Fast forward to 2025. As tensions rise globally, the YF-23's unmatched capabilities are being revisited. With advancements in materials science, stealth technology, and propulsion systems, the reborn YF-23 is taking its already impressive design to the next level. Its radar cross-section is smaller than ever, its engines more efficient, and its avionics upgraded for modern combat scenarios. This resurgence couldn't come at a better time. China's J-20 and Russia's Su-57 have challenged the U.S. in the race for air superiority. Both countries have invested heavily in stealth and hypersonic technology. However, the YF-23's resurrection could reset the playing field. Its combination of stealth, speed, and advanced avionics presents a capability neither China nor Russia has fully matched. Japan has also taken an interest in the YF-23 as part of its effort to counter regional threats. Collaborating with Northrop, Japan aims to incorporate YF-23 elements into its next-generation fighter program, solidifying its presence in the Pacific. Paul Metz, an accomplished test pilot with first-hand experience flying both the YF-23 and the YF-22, has become a passionate advocate for the YF-23's groundbreaking potential. In reflecting on his experiences, Metz described the YF-23 as an aircraft ahead of its time, a statement that speaks volumes about its revolutionary design and capabilities. He specifically lauded its aerodynamic efficiency, a feature that allowed the aircraft to achieve remarkable speed and agility while maintaining a reduced radar cross-section, making it a stealth powerhouse. Metz highlighted how the YF-23's unique design philosophy, emphasizing survivability, low observability, and high-speed performance, represented a bold departure from traditional fighter jet engineering. Metz's endorsement of the YF-23 underscores the notion that the aircraft was a visionary piece of engineering, one that may have been better suited to the 21st century battlefield than the 20th century competition in which it competed. This perspective raises intriguing questions about the decision-making processes that shape the ATF program and whether the YF-23's capabilities could have fundamentally reshaped modern air combat had it been chosen. The YF-23's story is a tale of innovation, risk, and redemption. Once overlooked in favor of a safer choice, this futuristic fighter is now proving why it was a masterpiece ahead of its time. As it re-emerges with modern upgrades, the world's most powerful militaries are taking note. Could this reborn Black Widow shift the balance of power in the skies? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: the YF-23 is back, and it's ready to make history. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the YF-23's comeback, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more incredible stories of innovation and technology. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think the YF-23 could become a game changer in modern air combat? See you in the next video. What if the plane that lost its chance to rule the skies is now making a grand comeback? After decades in the shadows, the YF-23 is poised to rise again, armed with cutting-edge technology and stirring curiosity across the globe. But why is the Air Force revisiting the YF-23 now? And how could it reshape air dominance? Let's dive into the untold story behind this stealth beast and its second chance at glory. During the Cold War, the United States Air Force, USAF, sought to develop the ultimate stealth fighter to replace the F-15 and outmaneuver Soviet aircraft like the Su-27 and MiG-29. The YF-23 and YF-22 prototypes emerged as contenders, with Lockheed Martin's YF-22 eventually securing the victory and evolving into the F-22 Raptor. The YF-23 was sidelined, preserved in museums as a relic of what could have been. But today, with the U.S. reconsidering its air power strategy and Japan and other allies showing interest, the YF-23 might be gearing up for a spectacular return. The YF-23, developed by Northrop Grumman and McDonnell Douglas, was an engineering marvel. With a sleek, diamond-shaped wing design and V-shaped tail fins, it prioritized stealth and speed over agility. Its two prototypes, nicknamed the Black Widow 2 and Gray Ghost, could supercruise at speeds over Mach 1.4 and Mach 1.6 respectively, without using afterburners. These speeds outmatched its competitor, the YF-22, and gave the YF-23 a range advantage of 2,196 miles, compared to the YF-22's 2,000 miles. Despite these advantages, the USAF chose the YF-22 in the 1990s, largely due to Lockheed's superior marketing, better maneuverability, and political factors. Northrop Grumman's involvement in troubled projects like the B-2 bomber didn't help its case either. As the Soviet Union crumbled, the urgency for a next-gen fighter decreased, and the YF-23 faded into obscurity, until now. Recent defense agreements, particularly Japan's search for advanced fighter jets, have renewed interest in the YF-23's design. Tokyo's growing security concerns with North Korea and China prompted discussions of either reviving the YF-23 or adapting key design elements for a new sixth-generation aircraft. Northrop Grumman has responded eagerly, potentially contributing the YF-23's stealth architecture to collaborative defense projects with Britain and Italy. If the YF-23 were to be revived, it could become a formidable weapon. Equipped with hypersonic missiles, advanced sensors, and artificial intelligence, it might operate without a pilot and integrate seamlessly into modern combat scenarios. With improvements like conformal fuel tanks and modular weapon bays, this stealth aircraft would offer versatility and easy maintenance, qualities that Northrop Grumman is keen to deliver. The YF-23 could even surpass the F-22 in certain areas if upgraded to meet today's battlefield demands. The future of air dominance, F-22 modernization, and the YF-23's potential role in NGAD. The United States Air Force, USAF, is taking significant strides to maintain its aerial superiority through substantial investments in upgrading the F-22 Raptor. As part of a $7.8 billion modernization program, the F-22, a highly regarded stealth fighter, is undergoing comprehensive enhancements aimed at making it even more agile and effective in modern combat scenarios. This upgrade is not merely about maintaining the aircraft's current capabilities. It's about adapting the fighter to meet future challenges. Among the key upgrades are advanced cryptographic systems that enhance secure communication, preventing adversaries from intercepting or disrupting sensitive military data. This improvement ensures that the F-22 can operate safely even in contested environments where electronic warfare plays an increasingly critical role. Another essential feature of this modernization effort is the integration of infrared sensors, enhancing the fighter's ability to detect and track enemy aircraft without relying on traditional radar. These sensors give the F-22 an edge in both offensive and defensive operations, allowing it to maintain stealth while gathering critical intelligence on enemy movements. Additionally, the incorporation of stealthy fuel tanks increases the Raptor's range without compromising its radar-evading design, enabling it to penetrate deeper into enemy territory undetected. Beyond hardware enhancements, the aircraft is receiving a more flexible and modular architecture, allowing easier updates to onboard systems. This ensures that the F-22 remains adaptable to evolving technologies and mission requirements. While these upgrades significantly boost the F-22's capabilities, discussions about the future of air dominance increasingly highlight the relevance of the YF-23, the aircraft that once competed with the F-22 during the Advanced Tactical Fighter (ATF) competition in the 1990s. Though the YF-23 was ultimately not selected for production, its innovative design continues to influence modern military thinking. Some experts speculate that elements of the YF-23's design, such as its sleek, stealth-focused airframe and efficient propulsion systems, could be incorporated into the Next Generation Air Dominance (NGAD) initiative, a new project aimed at developing a sixth-generation fighter capable of securing air superiority in the decades to come. The NGAD initiative is more than just the pursuit of a single aircraft. It represents a complex network of manned and unmanned systems working together. With both the F-22 and YF-23 being explored as key inspirations, the USAF must decide how to balance lessons learned from these two advanced platforms. The F-22's legacy of operational success makes it an obvious choice for upgrades and continued service. However, the YF-23's cutting-edge innovations, though less proven, could offer unique advantages for future air dominance. This evolving dynamic leads to a pivotal question: which aircraft or design philosophy will ultimately rule the skies? The competition between these two platforms, one in active service and the other a conceptual force, highlights a broader challenge in modern military aviation. While the F-22's ongoing modernization makes it a formidable force for years to come, the YF-23's stealth, speed, and unconventional design may influence the next generation of fighters. The outcome of these developments will not only shape America's military strategy, but also determine the balance of power in the air for future conflicts. Ultimately, the rivalry between these two aircraft reflects a larger debate within military circles: whether to improve existing technologies or embrace entirely new innovations. With threats evolving rapidly and new adversaries emerging on the global stage, the USAF's ability to adapt will determine its success. Whether the future belongs to an upgraded F-22, a YF-23-inspired NGAD platform, or a combination of both remains to be seen. What is clear, however, is that the race for air superiority is far from over, and whichever design prevails will define the future of combat aviation. The YF-23, once deemed unfit for service, now has a second chance at relevance. As geopolitical tensions rise and air combat strategies shift, this forgotten stealth fighter might just be the key to future air dominance. Will Northrop Grumman's Dark Horse finally get the recognition it deserves? Or will the Raptor maintain its supremacy? Only time will tell. Until then, keep your eyes on the skies, because the battle for air superiority is far from over. Could this be the most sophisticated fighter jet ever built? With unmatched stealth, deadly precision, and advanced nuclear capabilities, the F-35 has redefined modern air combat. But what makes this aircraft so revolutionary, and how did it overcome countless challenges to dominate the skies? Buckle up and join us as we explore the incredible evolution of the F-35, America's high-tech marvel in the fight for air supremacy. For decades, the United States Air Force has led the world in aerial dominance. In the face of rising global tensions and technological rivalries, the U.S. military knew it had to innovate or risk falling behind. Enter the F-35, an aircraft designed not just to outmaneuver enemies, but to evolve with future combat needs. Born out of collaboration between military branches and international allies, the F-35 isn't just a fighter jet, it's a stealth weapons system capable of missions ranging from reconnaissance to nuclear strikes. But the journey to create it was far from smooth. What challenges did it overcome? And does it truly live up to its promise? The F-35's story begins in the early 1990s when the U.S. military faced a dilemma. The Air Force had its F-22 Raptor, a highly advanced stealth fighter, but it was too expensive and specialized to meet the needs of other branches. The Navy and Marine Corps required a versatile jet for carrier operations and vertical takeoff, leading to the Joint Strike Fighter, JSF, program. The mission? Build one affordable, multi-role aircraft for all services and allies. However, the challenge of designing a single jet for multiple purposes proved more complex than expected. Carrier landings required rugged wings and landing gear, while the Marines needed a vertical takeoff capability similar to the Harrier jump jet. Each adjustment added weight and complexity, resulting in delays and cost overruns. The Pentagon's ambitious plan to integrate cutting-edge technologies, including advanced stealth materials and pilot helmet displays, only added to the complexity. Problems piled up: faulty oxygen systems, misaligned cannons, and even software failures slowed the project down. By the mid-2000s, some questioned if the program would survive. Defense Secretary Robert Gates even slashed the F-22's production to funnel more resources into the troubled F-35. Despite these setbacks, the F-35 emerged as a technological marvel. Its stealth capabilities make it nearly invisible to radar, thanks to carefully shaped airframes and radar-absorbing materials. The jet's sophisticated helmet-mounted display allows pilots to see through the aircraft, while advanced sensors link seamlessly with Allied forces in real-time combat scenarios. The F-35 comes in three variants: the F-35A for conventional takeoff, the F-35B with vertical takeoff capability, and the F-35C for carrier operations. Its modular weapons system provides unmatched flexibility with external and internal stations capable of carrying missiles, bombs, and even nuclear warheads. In fact, the F-35A is now certified for tactical nuclear missions, giving the U.S. a strategic edge in modern warfare. The global surge in interest for the F-35, triumphs and challenges. The F-35 Lightning II, a fifth-generation stealth fighter developed by Lockheed Martin, has captivated global attention, solidifying its reputation as one of the most advanced combat aircraft ever designed. International interest in this platform skyrocketed as countries sought to modernize their air forces with cutting-edge technology. Among the earliest and most enthusiastic adopters were Israel, the United Kingdom, and Australia, each of which saw strategic value in incorporating the F-35 into their defense portfolios. The aircraft's ability to dominate airspace, engage targets beyond visual range, and perform multi-role missions, including intelligence gathering and electronic warfare, made it an attractive asset for nations looking to enhance their military capabilities. Israel, known for its advanced defense strategies and frequent air operations, quickly became one of the first countries to deploy the F-35 in combat scenarios. The Israeli Air Force, IAF, integrated the F-35 into missions over Syria and other contested regions, demonstrating the fighter's effectiveness in real-world conditions. These combat experiences underscored the aircraft's capabilities in stealth operations, precision strikes, and survivability in hostile environments. Similarly, the United Kingdom has embraced the F-35 as a key component of its Royal Air Force and Royal Navy, deploying the aircraft on its new Queen Elizabeth-class aircraft carriers. Australia, too, views the F-35 as an essential element in its air defense strategy, aimed at maintaining security across the Indo-Pacific region, especially in the face of growing geopolitical tensions. Despite the aircraft's successes, challenges have persisted, particularly concerning the program's rising costs. Initially, the F-35 project faced widespread criticism for budget overruns and technical setbacks, raising doubts about its sustainability. Each aircraft's price tag once exceeded $100 million, sparking concerns about affordability, especially as the U.S. Department of Defense committed to purchasing over 2,400 units by 2037. The lifetime operating costs of the F-35 fleet are projected to surpass $1 trillion, a staggering figure that has fueled ongoing debates about the program's value. With nations already grappling with budget constraints, the steep expenses associated with acquiring, maintaining, and upgrading the F-35 have remained a contentious issue. However, recent efforts have been made to address these financial and technical challenges. Cost reduction initiatives, along with production efficiency improvements, have begun to bring down the per-unit price of the aircraft. In 2022, the price of the F-35A variant, the most widely used version, dropped below $80 million, making it more accessible to allied nations and new potential buyers. Technical upgrades have also enhanced the aircraft's performance, addressing early concerns about software issues and maintenance delays. The integration of advanced sensor systems, improved cybersecurity measures, and upgraded avionics has helped mitigate some of the initial shortcomings, gradually restoring confidence in the program. These improvements have begun to silence many critics who previously doubted the aircraft's viability. The F-35's ability to seamlessly operate alongside NATO allies and its interoperability with other U.S. military systems have demonstrated its strategic importance. Moreover, the fighter's adaptability across air, land, and sea missions makes it a versatile